Cop tries to arrest black FBI agent. What happened next will shock you. Story by the Observer Chronicle. He had waited 12 years for this moment. Special Agent Marcus Kane, a black FBI operative known only in whispers within bureau circles, sat alone at a corner booth inside the Iron Fork, a quiet D.C. diner tucked between shadows and secrets. A lukewarm cup of coffee sat untouched in front of him, its steam dancing like the nerves beneath his composed exterior. Across the room, his target sat calmly, unaware that the final move was already in play. Kane had the proof in his pocket, tangible evidence linking the man to an invisible web of power, corruption, and treason that had haunted Marcus like a ghost since the beginning of his career. The operation, sealed under a vault of national secrecy, was code-named Eclipse. And Kane? He was the only agent who knew every line between the dots. His finger hovered near his hidden earpiece. Just one signal, one whisper, one call, and it would all be over. Then, like a crack of lightning across a clear sky, chaos struck. The disruption. "Hey, you!" The voice boomed across the diner, uniformed, loud, authoritative, but not the kind Kane was used to. A local cop, Officer Blake Hammond, white, young, and visibly irritated, stormed into the room, hand resting on his holstered weapon. "You've been sitting here way too long. ID now." Kane turned slowly, cool as ever. "I'm with the Bureau," he said, calmly revealing his credentials without raising them high. "On an operation. Please don't interfere." But Hammond didn't listen, didn't look. He didn't see the badge. He only saw a black man alone, watching someone with too much focus. "What kind of scam is this?" the officer barked. "You think a fake badge is gonna stop me?" Kane's instincts, honed by years of surveillance, counter-terrorism, and deep cover assignments, screamed for him to keep his composure. One wrong move and someone innocent could get hurt. "I repeat," Kane said quietly but firmly, "I am a federal agent, working an active investigation. Step back." But Hammond didn't step back. He lunged. Everything falls apart. The entire diner erupted. Chairs screeched, people shouted, phones were raised. Some recorded, some ran. Kane was forced against the counter, restrained by a man who had no clue who he was. His eyes remained locked, not on the officer but on the man in the far booth. The subject, the target, the ghost he had hunted for 12 years. He was gone, out the back door, slipped into the noise, lost in the blur of red and blue flashing lights. Gone with the secrets, gone with the evidence, gone with the case. And with him, a chapter of American justice faded into the night. The aftermath. When FBI tactical backup finally stormed in, they found their lead agent bruised but not broken. The scene was documented. Hammond was placed under immediate investigation. The footage went viral within hours. The Bureau stood by Kane. But the damage, reputational, operational, historical, had already been done. Kane didn't hold a press conference. He didn't seek pity. But those close to him say he whispered something that night, almost like a promise. "He ran once, but I don't stop. Not for anyone, not even my own country." The real question. What happens when justice wears the wrong skin color in the wrong room? What happens when ego outweighs training? What happens when racism, still alive in the fabric of authority, interrupts not just dignity, but national security? The man known as Spectre is still out there, but so is Marcus Kane, and he's not done yet. To be continued.